Hello and welcome to the Raceroom Amateur Experience. I'm Jord and today we're going to be driving a Bentley GT3 at Portimao. So, an amateur race, not sure what to expect. Sometimes it can be clean, sometimes it can be not clean. We're on the start-finish line, let's go, and not a bad start actually. We qualified right at the back of the grid, I think third to last, something like that. We'll make up a position at the start. Now I'm going to go right round the outside and leave plenty of space, but it's just not enough for some people. You can go as wide as you want at T1 right to the edge of the track, but it's just not enough space. So I think it was actually the Audi that hit us, which is quite annoying. So demoted right to the back of the grid, and our usual plan of surviving lap 1 is out the window. So now we're just going to be on attack mode right from the start. So pull onto the back of the Audi, look to the inside, sorry, but we're not going to make a move. We're too far back, and we're a bit of a stupid idea really, because that's really messed up my exit out of the hairpin. But we carry on onto this corner. It can catch some people out, especially if you hit that sausage, but we both get through that safely. And again, you've got to watch the rear on the exit of that corner. It can be a bit slippy. It's not my strongest track in the world, isn't Portimao, to be honest. I do struggle here with pace, but we'll see how it goes. We'll get through this corner. Got a little bit closer again, but he took the wider line on the exit, so yellow flag. There's a car off in front. Green again, so nothing catastrophic. We'll have a little look up the inside, but again, nothing really could do there. We come to the inside here, maybe we can do something there, but again, the Audi gets the better exit. Coming onto the straight, to the end of lap 1 now, on this last corner. Very tricky corner, easy to send the car off a million miles wide. But we managed to get through it. We've got the slipstream now coming into T1. I look to the outside, there's not enough space, so I look to the inside. Get early on the brakes. I don't really fancy a move there, as we go a little bit wide actually, and that messes up his line for the next corner. So we do end up catching the Audi again towards the end of the lap. So this is coming into sector 3, and we get really good exit round that corner, and the Audi just keeps going to the right. So I'm not sure what happened there. I think he lost the rear on the power, which is very easy to do. But we're back up to, I think, P9 or P10. So we're clawing our way back up the grid. And we do eventually catch this Mercedes, but towards the end of the race, my pace just wasn't quite there. But we are closing in on this very yellow Mercedes. So we'll see what we can do as we come around this really tight right-hander. And then this really tricky uphill left-hander. You've got to be really careful. You can either have a spin or go off wide at that corner. Very, very tricky corner. As we come into the hairpin, he's going to go defensive, so we're going to take a wide line and try and get the better exit. Not an amazing exit, but I think we've still got it slightly better than the car ahead did. Into this right-hander, just getting as close to the sausage as you dare without actually hitting it. And I actually run over the sausage on that corner, which is going to mess my exit up. But we've still got the slipstream, and I think we do have a little bit more pace than this Merc, so we're still going to keep the pressure on. Last 5 minutes of the race we come into now, and right on the back of it again. And we'll come into this uphill left-hander now. Looking for his braking point. Very early on the brakes. I look to the inside, but it just closes the gap, so good defence from him. And again, we'll try and get this corner with a decent exit, but I'm just not very good at that corner. Onto this kind of last bend now. We kind of lift off, try and tuck it in, get back on the power, and I think we actually got a pretty decent exit there, as we're in the slipstream, and we've got a bit of a run on this Merc, and we're gaining and gaining and gaining all the way down the straight. So he's on the outside. We'll look to the inside again, but I didn't quite fancy the move there. as we actually get his line correct this time. And then we come to this corner, he leaves a gap, so I go for it with a side by side without contact, which is good. And we go up this left-hander. He has still pulled in front, but we've got the better run, so we're going to look to the inside as he tries squeezing me and just gives me a little love tap there. But we've still got the inside line, and we go ahead at the hairpin, and we get a decent enough exit to pull ahead. We're just going to close the door on him there. I didn't want him making a move and going side by side into this corner. So the move is made. He's now got the Audi to cope with as well, so that's going to help us out. And I am actually catching the cars in front, but there's so little time left, I don't think we're going to be able to do anything. Maybe if we didn't get murdered at T1, we could have probably finished better, but it's just how it goes sometimes. You just never know with amateur lobbies. The reputation limit is 75. You've got to have 75 reputation to join, but it's not actually that high a reputation, really. It's very easy to get up to 75 rep. But like I say, these things happen sometimes, and we were catching these two cars, but there just wasn't enough time in the race, unfortunately. There were a couple of retirements, so we got a couple of positions for free, so we did manage to get up to P7 with those other cars overtaken. So I think it's a net gain of 2 positions, which isn't so bad, as we just go a little bit wide there. Oh, like I say, easy to go wide, but that's it. That's going to be the finish for us. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit like, hit subscribe. I very much appreciate that. You're more than welcome to join my Discord, which is linked down below. And I'll see you all in the next video.